Hey everybody, this is Master Gallengeist again. I'm bringing you my review today of Doctor Strange issue 6. So, this whole story arc has dealt with this kind of shadowy kind of force called the Empiricrol that are going through different dimensions and eradicating magic. This issue has seen like the culmination of that as they get to Earth and all the rest of the kind of magical denizens, in addition to Doctor Strange, are fighting them because they're there to eradicate magic as they've done in other dimensions, because they see magic as an aberration, a kind of disease that needs to be eradicated. And they're very into science and logic and order. And Doctor Strange pulls out all the punches to try and stop them. He's doing all kinds of magic that probably are for like apocalypse scenario, which is kind of is, because at the end it seems that magic has been drained away from Earth, that there is no more magic. Now this is a kind of interesting setup because you're like, wait a minute, I'm reading a comic book about magic and stuff. How, what's going to happen then? How is this going to affect what's going to happen? And that's kind of the exciting thing is the bad guys kind of won, but we still don't know that much about them. And Doctor Strange is pretty cool in that he really doesn't give up, because the origins of his character is he's a neurosurgeon and his hands, he couldn't use his hands anymore, so he tried to find magic to help and heal him. So he's this kind of scrappy kind of dude who doesn't kind of let that kind of stuff slide. And I would imagine he's got some stuff up his sleeve to kind of help magic return to the world and also defeat the Empiricrol, but it's going to be interesting to see how that journey goes on. Now, the art in this series I've been really happy with, because the art really fits the style, because the magic and the kind of different creatures and everything that are in it are really different. They're really alien, really strange. It kind of fits with magical stuff like demons and fairies and the fae and everything like that. And it's really good because you've got the strangeness of that, and then you've got the kind of clean, angular lines of the Empiricrol, and it shows a nice contrast between them. And the dialogue is really good. Jason Aaron's the writer for it, and he really has a nice knack on Doctor Strange. Granted, he kind of comes off as a little bit of a Tony Stark, and that he's kind of a playboy, kind of funny and everything, but he still kind of has his own demons to fight, because he starts showing like all the weight that magic has. Magic always comes at a cost. That's hammered throughout this, because if you do one thing, you have to pay for it. There was this nice kind of allegory that they had when he was training before, and his master wanted him to punch him, and he punched him, and he's like, my hand, oh my god. See, that has a price. You punch, you hurt your hand. There's also that price with magic. So it's kind of going to be interesting, because if magic's got a price, removing magic has to have a price too. And you kind of see it at the end, because it showed other kinds of places that were affected with the magic being removed, all up to even a little girl imagining that her stuffed animals were talking. That's kind of scary, but that's kind of exciting to see where that's going to go. So overall, I definitely recommend looking into Doctor Strange if you're a Marvel fan, if you're kind of a magic fan, because it's a different take. It's kind of interesting, kind of quippy and everything, and I really enjoyed it. So, tell me what your thoughts are, if you read it, and if you like it, dislike it, if you agree with me or disagree with me. So, yeah, also like, subscribe, do all the cool stuff, and I hope you have a nice day.